I'm back, and what I'm going to show you here this afternoon is these little boxes I got to install under cabinets for under cabinet lighting. And I was looking for something, some type of a solution, because here the rough-in wire comes out, you know, near the back of the cabinet, and it's going to be hidden, you know, whatever we put up here is going to be hidden by this face frame. Yeah, so there's lots of options for under cabinet lighting, and some of them rely on a proprietary system where, you know, if you put in a certain type of box, it's got a transformer in it, let's say, and then you're roped into using that manufacturer's under cabinet lights. So I didn't want that. You know, I'd looked at certain different lights and I didn't know if I wanted those or not. So what we came up with was I found these boxes, and they're on Amazon, and they're a steel box, and they've got the knockouts here, so you can put an NMD90 connector into it. So this is what you got here. You got your 14-2 wiring coming out of the wall, and you can't leave that exposed, right? You've got to have that either directly into a box, or you got to run conduit on the surface here. So what I came up with was these little boxes. They're great. They have one receptacle on them, a grounded receptacle, and you can see here I've got this one put in. Now, of course, you see there's a hole here. This is where the wire was sticking down. That's of no consequence whatsoever because this wall is going to be tiled. Okay, and this is I'm going to take some 90-minute mud and fill this up. You know, in the meantime, that'll fill it. And then what I'm going to do when I tile this backsplash is I'm just going to make a notch in the tile around each of these boxes. And then what you'll have is you'll have a permanent supply for whatever type of under cabinet light you want to use. I mean, say you put in one style and it turns out to be defective, or you don't like it, or some other reason. But if it's hardwired in with a type of box that you can't change, then you're going to have to change the box too. But this is just a simple 120 receptacle, and you can plug anything into that. So your little transformer that has to go in there. Sometimes those plug-in transformers. Some of them are LED. There's a million options for under cabinet lighting. I think this box is amazing. I'll show you how it goes in and how it goes together, and yeah, I think it's the fix for at least for what I wanted to do. Okay. Now they're quite well made. This is a steel box. It's good gauge in it, and so it wants to sit like that. You have two options. You can put it from the side or the back. So I'm going to put mine. I'm going to knock this one out, and I'm going to put an NMD90 connector into that, and then that'll sit right back in there, so that NMD90, that wire, won't be exposed out here where it can be damaged, and that meets the code. Okay. Okay, so I just took a screwdriver and I knocked out this knockout. I got the NMD90 connector here that goes in there like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to pass these wires. Just pass these wires into the box, like so. All right, and I'll take it up so that the sheathing protrudes into the box about an inch. Okay, so I got the NMD90 through an approved knockout protector, a bushing, and got the wires hooked up, the hot, the neutral, and the ground, and moretted off, and just ready to put the box up in there. I'm going to turn it this way, like that, and yeah, and the box is just going to go up like that. I'm going to put some screws into the cabinet, up in through into the cabinet, and then we'll tuck those wires in there and we'll put the cover on. And there's the box all mounted. I just got to put the cover on, and that's how that's done. And there's the completed box on the wall. Okay, like I say, this wall around it's going to be tiled, and that little box allows you to hook in any type of under cabinet lights that you want, and you won't see any of these boxes. I'm standing here in the kitchen. Look at that. You won't see those boxes. You won't see the connection. There's one there. That hole under it's got to be filled, like I said, and like here, you won't see it either. And there's one there, that hole's got to be filled. And there's one there, and that hole's got to be filled. Yeah, so that 90-minute mud I'm talking about here, it sets hard in 90 minutes. You don't have to use a fast setting mud for this. This is just one brand, Cinco, and you know, you mix it with a little water and you can fill any of those holes. Yeah, just, you know, basically what I've done is I've just put it in a little yogurt tub here and I've mixed it up, quite heavy, you know, and I'll show you that going on here in a second. Okay, let's just put some of that in that hole. We'll come back to that. There we go. Like I say, this is going to be backsplash, right? This is going to be tiled over, so that's just to patch the hole around the box. It doesn't have to be really pretty. It's just going to give it some strength there where the hole was. And yeah, I'm going to wipe the box off a little bit. There's a bit of mud on it there, and that'll be fine. And that's how they look. It's a pretty good solution for under cabinet lighting. Here's another one here. See that one? And yeah, they're all the same. See, so if you're standing here looking at the kitchen, you don't see them. But look down here, and there it is there. It's another one. There's the hole patched. And over here, you don't see it. But in there, see, there's one there. And here. And there's another one there. Anyway, that's how that's done. I thought I'd share that with you. Comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.